How's everybody doing? Let me switch the screen over. There we go. So what we're looking at here is FEFE, 5.6 million market cap. Um, yeah, we're doing good. We're hedging against the market right now, everybody. Because if you take a look at, you know, coin market cap, you take a look at the rest of the market, you can see Bitcoin on the past hour is actually showing a little green, but we've been dumping fear in the market because of the war news and all that stuff, right? Um, but this was the dump on the war news for FEFE, and now we're pumping. We're about to break this area. Next stop, all-time high, 9 million, and we're off to the races, guys. 2,000. We're now healthily over 2,000 holders. It's very clear. Um, we just got a $7,500 buy, brand new holder, 4 minutes ago, by the way. New holder, buying with size, um, you know, almost 400K volume, 5.6 million market cap. We're up 44, almost 45% in the past 24 hours. Um, and this isn't up to date, by the way. The holder count keeps growing, so it's higher than that. As you can see, there's constantly new holders coming in here, here, here. All sizes, small holders, bigger holders, $400, $300, three. Up here, like I said, 7,500. So things are just looking really good for FEFE. This is the third frog of the three frogs in the Matt Fury meta. So there's PEPE, HOPPY, and FEFE. And if you pull up the multi-charts on all three of them, you can easily see that all three of them follow each other. You can see right now, earlier, HOPPY was pumping, and now FEFE is pumping. And this is typically how it works. The biggest market cap's going to pump first, then the second, and then the third. So FEFE is going to be the third pumper out of the three, if it goes that way. And we're seeing it in real time right now. Let's see here. Let me share the space out to everybody. HOPPY was pumping, and now. And also another good thing that I've been seeing, that's been a positive metric, I think, for FEFE's growth. Funnily enough, I mean, I guess it's not, funnily enough, because it makes sense, I guess. Seeing my following count grow, I think is also part of an indicator of how well FEFE is growing as well too. Because I talk about it the most. I'm interacting with FEFE the most probably, or I'm one of the people with a following of a couple thousands that is talking about it. So when I'm seeing and noticing my following count growing due to FEFE, because I called it at a 20K market cap or whatever, and I've been talking about it and whatnot, that is a direct, I think, correlation to FEFE's market awareness and growth. And I've noticed that it has been growing. So these are all little things that I've noticed to keep track of that has kind of shown me like, oh, okay, things are picking up, you know, and so this is good. I mean, there's just all the different metrics that I look at are good, you know, so it's a very positive thing. Um, you know, I'm not worried about things that are outside of my control, like the election or you know what's happening in the world. I can't control those things. All I can do is do my best and control the things that I can control within my world. And so that's my portfolio. That's how I handle things. You know, stuff like that. Let's see here. I'm gonna share the rest of the. I'm gonna share the YouTube that I can control within my world. There we go. All right, shared that out. But yeah, I go. I hope you guys have been enjoying so far. So basically, you know, a lot of people, I'm sure, you know, were wondering, hey, I thought it was going to be October. You know, I thought the gains were coming. Right, shared that out. I thought everything was going to be good. Um, guys, October could start at any time in October. It could start in the beginning, it could start in the middle, it could start 3 days from now, it could start at the end, the last 3 days of October. Because that would technically still qualify for October, right? October. So just have patience, be aware of that. We're already starting to see certain coins pump and move. The Three Kings are just getting started, just like T Build C said on YouTube chat. Let me see here. Let me share this other one. And so, you know, I mean, it would be funny to start getting impatient now, right around this time where you're starting to see coins recover from all-time lows, and you're starting to see it across the board, right? This isn't a what's it called? Coincidence, right? And look at Pepe. This is so bullish. Pepe is just getting started. I mean, look, it's literally about to bounce back off of this trend line, and it's still just following the line. Our, our meme coins have just absolutely just, you know, gone crazy and just came right up off. Let me show you. They just came right up off of the trend lines, right? Like, look at this one, right off of it. The one I'm about to draw for Hoppy right now, you can clearly see. Let me zoom into this. Oh, whoops. I mean, I guess we can do it from there. Oops. Yeah, that's about right. So you can see Hoppies just also grew right up off that, right? And refresh that. Hopefully it should show up. There we go. So you can see right here, you know, Hoppy and FEFE grew way up off of their trend lines. You know, just and right now PEPE is kind of flirting with the trend line and following it, right? Consolidating on the trend line, you could say. So that is so bullish for Hoppy and FEFE because look how much we've already came up and off of our trend lines, and look how much they are probably going to grow once PEPE starts going like this, right? That means these are going to freaking. Now, it also might mean, who knows, maybe we have a major dip. But, you know, because these have pumped up so much, maybe these need to come back and test down on the trend lines a little. I don't know. But the fact that PEPE has already came down and testing these trend lines here, and Hoppy and FEFE have only just continued to kind of go up. At least FEFE is right now, right? And it seems like Hoppy's been doing the same thing. So that's amazing, you know. Just shows. I think what that shows is showing immense catching up that they have to do. That Hoppy and FEFE both have to do to catch up to PEPE, right? So I think that's kind of what we're seeing Hoppy and FEFE do. That's why we're seeing the growth that they're having right now. So very, very, very good stuff to see. Um, Also, altcoins, guys, if you want to talk about some altcoins that, let's move this over here. Some altcoins that I've talked about in the past, that some of my, you know, watchers or, you know, listeners, followers, whatever the fuck, um, I called Fox Shapeshift at like 3 cents, and it ended up going to like 15 cents. People made money there. I think Fox Shapeshift, it's at 12 million market cap, only 377 million supply. I think this thing can fly. Total is a billion, but I don't think they're going to dilute any more supply until, you know, later on. So, you know, later on in the bull run, after some time, we would have already taken profits, right? So it doesn't really matter. Um, so I think this one's still going to run. It's look at the exchange that it's on. Coinbase, a tier one exchange. Okay, Gate, Mexi, you know. I mean, come on, guys. So definitely, Coinbase is the most important one. It's on Coinbase. I think it's gonna fly. 12 million market cap, decentralized exchange. Fox Shapeshift. I like it. Um, what is another one? PNG Pangolin. I like that one. Another decentralized exchange. I think it's gonna fly. I've talked about it plenty of times. Also on Coinbase, Gate, Mexi. Hey, no. And of course, its own exchange. It's gonna be for gaming. It's on Avalanche. Another banging. Okay. And what's another one? Pepe, of course, Pepe. Still bullish on O'Hare. I Yeah, O'Hare would be the beta to FEFE. And I'm not really too focused on betas right now, but if you want to get into the more gambly, you know, side of things, you can do that. Smaller market cap, who knows what's going to happen. I support them, but yeah. But um, I don't know. I'm focused right now. I'm just gonna be, as far as meme coins go, I'm just gonna focus on FEFE for the rest of this bull run. But that's just me. You don't have to do what I'm doing, you know. And then of course Pepe as well. But with the altcoins, I also have Polyswarm, NCT, Shapeshift. I've talked about a lot. I think Polyswarm is good because it's very cheap right now, only 1 cent. It only has a 26 million market cap, and it's basically like cybersecurity. I think this one could easily, hit a billion or two, and you can make a bunch of money off it. Also, Coinbase, Gate, Mexi. You see what I'm saying? These are all bangers on low market caps on Coinbase. It's almost like a no-brainer. But the meme coins are where you're gonna make stupid money. Like FEFE. Stupid, stupid money. Oh yeah, I think easily 500 million, 1 billion market cap this bull run for FEFE. I mean, just look at the way that it's moving. See, I think it was somewhere around here or so where when I told my dad, let's see. Yeah. So it was actually like literally right here when my dad was asking, "Oh, what should I buy?" And I told him FEFE because I saw the way that the chart was doing this, and I'm like, everything about this movement going upwards means buy. It just means, okay, this looks good. And so, sure enough, what I did was I bought right around here at these prices, somewhere here from my dad. He wanted to put in $500, so I helped him invest $500, and now, boom, it hit to what? It was just at like 5 million or something. So he's more than doubled his money so far, and he's holding. And so, when you see charts like this, you can't ignore it. It is what it is. Like, shit's primed. And a lot of people can see that. But it ended up being a good move to do that for my dad. Because why? Because I saw things. I saw indicators showing, and it proved to be true. Gary Network. Let me check it out. Oh man, look at that FFA chart today. Beautiful. If you guys would have fucking got into FFA, it's gonna keep doing this, by the way, you non-FFA holders. Okay, let me check this out. What are you talking about? Gary. It's on HTX. It's on Kraken, Gate. So it's got some good listings. FEFE is ripping. I know. Bro, you are going to be a legend when this narrative pops off. Thank you, bro. You know, I just love crypto, and I'm so glad I get to do it. You know. Let's see here. Let's see what Gari network is. Seems like some kind of Indian like name. The audio. Oh, that's cool. World's largest Web3 audio. So is it like Twitch? Is it like Twitch? It's a Solana coin, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Circulating supply, 500 million, almost a billion total. So it's got some dilution to come. You know, 8 million market cap. I mean, man, it's kind of doing what the rest of the market's doing. I think, you know, I mean, can't lose. You know, you buy the dip, sure, you can make some money on it. I don't really, you know, it's not on Coinbase, you know, like Polyswarm is. So, you know, I feel like coins on these, you know, it's going to be a very easy slam dunk. 24-hour volumes, 500K. 500K almost for Gari too, so, you know, yeah. I mean, if it's this is the thing, do your research. If it's a legit product or legit company, then cool. I think it's you know, it's cheap. You gotta do the research on the wait, who is I just saw a guy. Oh, there it is. See, it is an um Indian dude, it looks like. Not that that's bad or anything, I'm just saying I could tell by the name. But yeah, like, do your research on him, do your research on this guy, uh, see if they have a working product, you know, do your research, see who the investors are, download the product, test it out. Maybe I'll download it and test it out. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll have to do more research on that though. Yeah, I'm bullish, man. I'm stoked. Look, at now we're getting this is totally normal for, you know, FEFE to be pumping, because look at HOPPY recently went from 50 to 67. We just went from today, I think, like 3.5 or 7 million market cap. see the third. Yeah, so I mean, we pretty much went from a 3.8, 3.7, 3.8 million market cap all the way to a 5.7, but right now like a 5.4 million market cap. So, you know, we're starting to do the catch up game to Hoppy, right? Because, you know, it pumped from what 40 or 50 to like 67 recently. So now we're starting to do the 3.7 to 5.5, you know, 5.7. That's an extra like 2 million market cap pump, right? Maybe we can consolidate somewhere around 5 million, 5.4 million, or we continue building upwards towards like 6, you know, 6 to 7. Maybe we consolidate it at 6.5. We're going to see what happens. I don't know. But the holder count keeps growing, and it's a very slow cook, as you can see. PEPE is slow cooking. Bitcoin and Ethereum is slow cooking. So Hoppy and FEFE are slow cooking as well. But like I said, we're coming right up, way up off of our trend lines. So that's good. I know, bro. I'm proud of Draggy too, by the way. Shout out to them. You know, they stuck to it. They stuck through it, and you know, now we're both pumping. So, and that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying that right now, Fefe is extremely cheap. You know, because when this is 10 million market cap, we're gonna be looking back like, damn, I wish I would have bought more at 5 million. Yeah. Oh yeah, people are gonna think that Pepe is gonna be way fucking higher than, you know, 10 billion. Let me tell you. Yeah, you got to do your research. You got to do every little research that you can. If you want to be the most successful that you can be, then you just got to do all the research to make sure that you can guarantee yourself that you are successful, or at least best. Give yourself the best chances. You know. Then you just got to do all the research. Sharing this 1 second. Yeah, man. Just enjoying the life. If you guys on YouTube aren't in Telegram, definitely hop into the Telegram. Hey, someone in the Telegram just paid for a boost. You silly, silly. That's cool, man. That's cool. Next stop, 1 billion, baby. So if Pepe can reach 50 billion or 80 billion or 100 billion, imagine where Hoppy will go. Let's just say we get an $80 billion Pepe, $20 billion Hoppy, $1 billion FEFE. We are fucking good. Then FEFE goes on, and Hoppy and Pepe go on to be multi-cycle, too big to kill, too big to fail. We each and all own some FEFE still. Why? Because we're diamond hand real community builders. We're like the guys that invest into Dogecoin and Bitcoin, right? At the beginning. And say we can make some profit still, but we're always going to hold a portion of our bag. Because, dude, to be part of something so legendary, why wouldn't you want to be? It's almost kind of, the first thing that comes to my mind right now is like Bored Ape Yacht Club. Once you sell it, you don't own any share of something that's special. That's what it is, right? A company, Tesla or Apple or Microsoft, or maybe it's Bitcoin or Pepe or Dogecoin or FEFE, right? And when you own a share of that, there's just something special about it. That when you don't own it, you don't feel like you're part of it. But when you do own it, you really actually feel like you're part of it. And so, something that we're going to be building like this to such heights. Imagine when Pepe goes on to being $1 trillion asset, right? When the crypto market, when Bitcoin becomes a multi-trillion-dollar asset like gold, which it will, and Ethereum, and then what do you think's next? Obviously the layer ones are going to be big, but the meme coins, there's going to be some $1 trillion meme coins out there, whether it's Dogecoin or Pepe, right? And if we think that Pepe can be multi-trillion-dollar coin, then where will Hoppy and FEFE be in correlation to that? Massive. So I urge you to really think about your investment strategy, the coins that you're investing in, maybe having some foresight or trying to have some foresight into the future, seeing patterns, knowing about the strength and power of memes and memetics and Pepe, so what we have in our hands here isn't possibly just a good investment or a good play for this cycle. It could be a good lifetime play where these things just go up in value like Bitcoin year after year over time as the communities grow, get bigger, get stronger. And another cool thing about this very unique ecosystem that we have right here, it reminds me of kind of like Shiba Inu in a way, how Shiba Inu has bone and something like leash or something like that, and then it has the Shiba coin, the dog. Well, it's not the same, but there is a little correlation that I draw, and it's that Pepe is the largest largest supply coin of the three, right? And then you have Hoppy, and then you have FEFE. Well, if you look at the supply of PEPE, right, it's 420 trillion. Okay? If you look at the supply of HOPPY, it's 420 billion. And if you look at the supply of FEFE, it's 420 million. So each one of these is a different supply, which could play a different role in the currencies, right? If you want to look at them as currencies, or means of exchange, or means of holding value. See, gold is more scarce, kind of like how FEFE is more scarce. HOPPY is a little less scarce, but more scarce than PEPE. It's kind of like silver or something like that. And PEPE is kind of like a universal currency, like maybe the US dollar, which theoretically is the most important and valuable currency of them all. More, you could say, important than gold or silver. Because look, we literally got off the gold standard and it's still the most important currency in the world. So if you look at PEPE, I'm not saying that it's the US dollar or anything like that, or trying to compare it to the US dollar, but PEPE might be a good means of exchange to use as like money, which would make the most sense, right? Because it's like PEPE is the most popular, the most universally known and understood. So it would make the most sense to use that as the official like means of currency exchange for the people, right? And then, by the way, guys, I'm just like coming up with cool shit in my head that I'm just thinking about, right? I'm just talking. Like, it doesn't have to be anything about this. It's not like I'm just one guy, just like coming up with things in my head and just thinking about shit. So don't take me seriously, by the way. I'm not saying this is the meta and this is like what's going to happen or anything. I'm just fucking talking, alright? So, I'm just like spitting shit out there just to think about. So, PEPE, like, if the most important thing that the people would be seeing the most and dealing with the most, I think the most important character would deserve that spot, right? As like the money that we're all gonna use. I think PEPE would deserve that spot as the number one meme in the world, right? To be thought about the most, to be used the most, to be respected the most as a means of currency and exchange, right? PEPE. And it works because a 420 trillion supply gives it time to grow with inflation. And it won't be like $100 for one PEPE, which would be a ridiculous amount to try and, use for money. But it's almost like a good amount to last the test of time, right? And then HOPPY, a 420 billion, like I said, maybe that's a more middle grounds for a store of exchange of value and spending money, kind of like maybe like silver or something, I don't know. And then you have FEFE, which could be maybe your more, like it's a scarcer supply, so maybe more like gold or something, where the price per FEFE is a lot higher, and you can just store larger amounts of money in there and just kind of stack it up. I don't know. These are just things that I've just kind of thought about, that I just thought would, like, who knows? Like, who knows? Maybe it's the perfect setup for an ecosystem, or like a civilization to use, for use like as currencies instead of US dollars or the nation's money or, government's money. The people come up with their own currency. Like Shiba and Floki, Pepe and Hoppy. This cycle has more meme coins too. Many to count. The last cycle, the meme coin bros got the last laugh over the utility bros, man. I was humbled. Yeah, bro, straight up. And guess what? It's probably going to be even crazier for, meme coins this cycle because more and more people are just aware, and more people are just talking about the fact that it's going to be a meme coin cycle, that memes make the most money. This is the thing that I heard it really rung with me. The reason why meme coins do so good is because they're already a finished product. You know, the product's there, it's finished, it's done. People know what they're speculating on and investing on into. So that's why these things can run to their max evaluation because people already know what to kind of speculate on, right? So um, that's why these things just run up so much easier. They don't have to come out with a product. There's no finished product waiting to come out. And this is what's going to be valuable to companies comprising or for sales, whatever, right? Because imagine if Coca-Cola invested into Ponky and started doing commercials with, actually just forget about the commercials. Imagine if Coca-Cola just invested into Ponky when Ponky's like full blown at the top of the cycle. A bunch of people now, even more people know about it. Ponky's going viral, across all social medias, right? And then Coke comes out and says, "Oh, we're investing in Ponky," or "We invested in Ponky." Who knows? Maybe that alone would be enough for people to be like, "Oh shit, I'm buying Coke," you know what I mean? And be talking about Coke and bringing it up and like, you know. And then on top of it, maybe they get some clearance from Matt Fury or something to do an advertisement or an ad with Ponky on their soda cans or, on TV or something on a commercial. How many people do you think would go and buy Coke just because of that? People who don't even know about the people who don't even care about the meme coin, who just know about the meme on the internet, will probably go buy the Coke cans as a collectible. Especially if these things are for like a limited time or something. I don't know. So these are real. The sky's the limit, guys. The sky is the limit for crypto and what is possible and to come. So just do things right in your life, in crypto. Do things right. Create a good reputation. Make good relationships. And just have fun in this unique opportunity of a time that we live in, Who knows? That's all I have to say today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream tonight. Things are looking great. So proud of, myself and everybody who's stuck through it and had a rich mindset to make it this far. Even those of us who aren't rich yet, but understand what it takes to get there. I love you guys. Much love.